Alright, how you guys doing tonight? Alright, so today I've decided to play Red Dead Redemption. Now, I just started getting into it. As you can see that I'm already playing it, but I'm actually going to start over a new game. The reason I was already playing with it was to check my settings with my camera to make sure that it would show up a little bit better. Make sure the night was good, day was good, nothing was too bright, nothing was too dark. And it seems like it's running pretty well now, so I'm going to hit play here. I'm going to also take it off of mute. That way y'all can get all the cutscenes that you want. Or be able to hear all the cutscenes, I mean. Here we go. That's a cool boat. I like that boat. That's a cool boat. Oh yeah, I'm tough. A Rockstar San Diego production. I think that's what it said. I didn't read that last part. Sheriff's leading me onto the train. Let's see what happens. Now, you're not going to hear a lot of commentary from me in the beginning, mainly because a lot of it's cut screens. I remember that. Not a lot of talking, but you get to hear certain things.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
They gain access to heaven.
Do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they live like animals, but they're happier now.
In case you don't know, my character John Marston was an ex-bandit.
Not only do people
A savage.
have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
That's really what they thought back then, too.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can by voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the
Why is Bonnie on?
opportunity we
Oh,
have,
sorry, never mind.
a chance to live
I don't know who that
who
is.
are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Here we go. Alright, about dang time. Alright. So, if you can't tell, they're bringing civilization back to this part of the country. They got, trains starting to come through here. They're bringing in basically the new age, cars, stuff like that, and that's what's going on in the background of this story. It's the bringing, pretty much the destruction of the Old West. Another cutscene. Sorry.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Hey,
I don't think so.
You know, government doesn't seem to change much. Hiring a drunk to show the way. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get not gonna be anything about politics in this game or in this
that's what you
channel.
keep saying. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Come on. Tell us, Fort Mercy, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most ineffective. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
In case you haven't noticed, this game is made by Rockstar Games, which is the same people who make Grand Theft Auto. And I plan on playing a Grand Theft Auto game here really, really soon as well.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
No?
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Chewing the
Trust me,
dog.
There's things you better off not knowing.
Chewing the dog. When did that become a thing? When did that become a
Damn
saying?
coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Chewing the dog. What were you doing just chewing the dog? I mean, when did that become a thing? Did people just chew dogs when they were bored?
Whoa now.
Slow it up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Alright, so, time to go meet my good old friend.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, damn. That was a quick way to end the game. I'm dead. Alright, game over, guys. It's been fun. This is Dylan here saying... there we go. I guess I'm savable here. Alright, more loading screens. That's one thing I'm kind of not a big fan of this game, is that there's a lot of loading screens. There's a lot of cut scenes, but there's also a lot of loading screens, and I'm not a big fan of loading screens. There we go.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life on me.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right. Whew. All right. Let's see what I'm supposed to be doing now. Join Bonnie. All right. I'm gonna join Bonnie, and then I'm gonna end this part. I'm gonna end this part after we talk and we hang out. You know, we do the mission. I know this isn't gonna be a much playthrough one, but you had to get through all those cutscenes. In my next part, y'all will see a lot more gameplay and a lot more fun.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Yeah.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
I got 15 bucks in my pocket right now. Can I pay it? I got it on a card. You guys got an ATM? Where's your ATM machine? I don't see an ATM. No ATMs.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
All right, I got a horse.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Get my bearings. All right. We're going really, really slow. Darling, I hate to say this, but I gotta end this video soon, so... Alright, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end it here. This video is going on a little too long. This is the map, also the pause screen. Actually, is it? Wait a minute, that's not... Oh, I must have just accidentally hit map. I was about to say, I didn't think that was the pause screen. Alright guys, this has been really, really fun. I'm going to be doing this. This is going to be something that gets posted up every Friday. Y'all have a great weekend. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot more gameplay in the next part. Y'all have a great day. Bye.